Hi, I am Jamie Beckham. I am a board member with 100 Women Who Care, and I have been serving as the nominations chair this year. I'm happy to report that we had 19 wonderful organizations nominated by our members, and 3 of those were randomly selected. And without further ado, here they are.
My name is Salem Gibson. I'm the Executive Director of the Columbus Arts Council here in Columbus, Mississippi. And our organization's mission is to connect every walk of life, regardless of its beliefs or economic standing, and join people together with the arts, something that we all share in, whether it's music, acting, studio, or anything else.
Wonderful. And how does your organization benefit our community, and or if not for your organization, what would the impact be?
Sure. So the mission for us and how we feel we benefit Columbus and Lowndes County as a whole is that we create quality of life and opportunities that a lot of other places have, but rural Mississippi sometimes doesn't. Art's one of the first things to kind of get clipped or losing budget in schools and activities. So for us, we're able to bring people together and then have creative opportunities that they might have in other places like Atlanta, Chicago, stuff like that.
And who are these opportunities for? Who specifically benefits from your organization's efforts?
So in the past, we've really focused on kids and active older adults. But one of the things in the last year that we've really wanted to do is, in our mission to say for all, we need to abide to all. So we've started working on young adults, kids of all ages, all the way up to preteen. And so we've done things from summer camps all the way to quilting guilds and workshops for active older adults. And that way we do the full spectrum.
Is there a specific program or project that needs funding?
Right now, our operating costs through the city and the county make it to where we are very much paycheck to paycheck to stay afloat. But the programs that we want to invest in the most are the ones that haven't been brought to Mississippi yet before. We want to make sure that we're bringing new things in. And so we have money delegated for that to make sure that new experiences come to the state.
That's wonderful. Do you have a special story of a person that you would like to share that's been affected by your organization?
Yeah, I like to use this story a lot. It really kind of moved me and made me very emotional the day that this happened. But we were working with the Housing Authority last summer, doing a program with them where we come in and just do free art programs. Mm-hmm. And there's I'm sitting in a gym with 40 kids and they're all running around, chaos, basketball is going to the left and the right. And something about coming in, having an experience, art experience, it got quiet. Mm-hmm. And it got to where kids were looking at their friends and playing off of, hey, you colored it this way because it reminds you of your favorite action figure. And it just brought this community, and all of a sudden I get a pull on my arm, and I feel like I get very much in the moment. I'm trying to make sure that everything's happening, and I didn't disregard this kid, but I turned and he said, I really like this. And I said, oh, that's awesome, buddy. And I said, all right, let's get back to it, and turned. And about a minute later, another pull on my shirt. And he really wanted someone to talk to, and he said, I'm not good at a lot of things. I'm not good at sports, and I don't make good grades, but I really like this. And I was like, whoa, I got caught up with the 40 mm-hmm. and forgot how much it can mean to giving a place and a feeling for one kid. So it did a lot for me. Yeah.
Well, I think we have about 20 seconds left. If
Sure.
You want to close with a statement on why people should vote for your organization.
Yeah, I just want people to remember that art has always brought us all together, whether it's a favorite album we listened to with our parents on a road trip or a Christmas movie we watched with our grandmother every year. Regardless of what you believe in or who you are, art's still a part of our life, and it's sad that it's the first thing to get cut. So I just want to make sure that Mississippi still holds true to its roots and invests in the art.
Wonderful. Okay, go ahead and introduce yourself and tell us about your organization's mission.
Hi, my name is Leslie Weber, and I'm here representing my book of Lowndes County. The mission of my book is very simple. We support the literacy efforts in the Title I schools in our community, where over 70% of these children come from low-income households. By providing 5 free books per year, we allow these children to start their own home libraries which is critical in the reading success.
Okay. How does your organization benefit our community? And if not for your organization, what would the impact be?
Well, the unfortunate reality for these children is that oftentimes they don't have any books in the home. It is critical when these children are becoming readers, when they're learning to read, that they have age-appropriate books in their household. By doing this, we have been told that we have seen increases in the benchmark reading test scores in the first grade classes for these students.
Is there a specific program within your organization or a project that needs funding?
Well, since we serve every single first grader in the Columbus Municipal School District as well as West Lowndes, we fund these students annually, and as I stated, each student gets 5 books to call their very own. They get to write their little names in the books, and they're so proud of them. And then we also provide extra books for the teachers to keep in the classrooms to use year after year.
Do you have any kind of story of a person that has been positively affected by your organization?
Well, we feel that every single child has been positively affected. As you know, many of these students are from low-income households, and a lot of times we've been told that during the annual school book fairs that these students are unable to afford books. You know, they might go in there with a handful of change. They may not be able to go in there at all. So by giving these children books, we give them something that they can, have that they otherwise wouldn't be able to afford. And then I think I already mentioned that we've also been told that by providing these books in the home, which is where, we support our schools and they're doing a great job, but the children need a home library so they can practice at home as well. So we feel like this has increased the benchmark scores.
Okay, is there anything else you would like to add or anything you can leave our members with why they should vote for your organization?
Well, we must have funding to provide books to these children at the most critical time when the children are actually learning how to read. As we stated before, having book ownership, home libraries is critical, and not only developing a good vocabulary for these children, but these reading skills help them with critical thinking skills, problem solving, creativity, just to name a few things that these children need to be successful in life. We feel that some of these children are going to grow up to be community leaders. Who knows where their education will take them. We know that our schools are doing a great job, but they can't do everything themselves. They need resources from other people such as us. So it all starts with the joy of hearing every child say, "This is my book, thank you for my book." And we also want to thank you, 100 Women Who Care, for the opportunity that you've given us today. And thank you for all that you have done for our community. God bless you all.
Okay, go ahead and introduce yourself and tell us about your organization and its mission.
I am Susan Garton. I am the president for the Golden Triangle Regional Homeless Coalition. And our mission is really just to provide everyone, man, woman, and child in the Lowndes County region with all the basic necessities of life. So it doesn't just include shelter, it includes, clothing, food insecurities, even shoes, Christmas for children. We think that everyone deserves respect and dignity, and that's part of it.
How does your organization benefit our community? And if not for your organization, what would the impact be?
Well, not including Columbus Housing Authority or Mississippi Regional, because they're state and federal housing authorities, associations, but within the other housing organization that we work with, just within 2023, like January of 2023 to present, we spent over $131,000 in just housing. That's not including the other things like food and clothing or even car payments. And the reason why is because these people are legitimately out in the natural elements. They have no clothing, they have no food, they have no shelter, and it's hard for them to get employment if they can't have a shower to even, go and get that employment to better their lives. So without our organization, there would be a tremendous influx of homeless citizens of Lowndes County on the street, more so than we already see. It would be out in the eye for everyone to see, instead of us providing hotel stays or even shelter. Even if it's temporary shelter, it would be a very predominant part of our society.
Is there a specific program or project within your organization that needs funding?
Yes, we are building a tiny home village over on Airline Road. The city has given us this land, and we are in the process of backfilling this land as we speak. And hopefully by 2024, we will have the first couple tiny homes, on this thing. It will start out as 10 homes. So we'll have 2 handicap units, 4 family units, and then the other 4 will be single units. And we're just really excited about this. Homeless veterans, disabled families, single people, they can stay here 3 to 6 months completely rent-free, completely, water, electric, all of that will be free. In that time, we will get them on any government assistance that they qualify for. We will possibly help them with getting a vehicle if they don't already have one. And we would like to turn them into homeowners within that time period instead of forever renters. So this project is something that would not only impact Lowndes County now, but potentially forever, because this is a fail-proof project that we are doing, and it will benefit everyone in the community.
That's wonderful. Do you have any kind of story of a person that has been positively affected by your organization?
Yeah, actually this past month, we had an amputee, and she had a son and 2 service animals, not support, but service. And we put them in a hotel for an entire month, and within 2 days, I got her an interview with Mississippi Regional, which is unheard of. That's very vast. And then I expedited the voucher, so she had a HUD voucher within 7 days. I got her housing within 3 weeks, so that is 7 days before the hotel ran out. And so we were really proud on the efforts of our entire board and with Mississippi Regional with us getting that expedited housing for this entire family.
That's wonderful. Any last statements? We have about just a few seconds.
I just want to thank you for the opportunity to be interviewed and to be considered for something. This really would make a huge impact within the homeless community and within Lowndes County's economy.